What up, though? You are listening to another episode of Dead End Gaming, episode 126. I am 1/5 of your host, BC430. As always, thank you guys for listening. So I hope you guys enjoyed our viewers' choice gaming last week. So if you was wondering, for folks that didn't know, that's listening. If you was wondering why it wasn't no podcast episode last week, is because we had our viewers' choice that you guys picked a game for each of us. We played each day of the week. Bloodbath was Monday. I was Tuesday. Granddad was Wednesday. Eric was Thursday, and Tyler was Friday. So, yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know in the chat what y'all think about that as well as we record this, live right now on Twitch. Let us know if y'all enjoyed that and y'all like to see us do that again. And yeah. As always, like I said, I'm 1/5 of your host. I got the crew with me. Got D Eric V.
What up? I don't know. How y'all doing?
What was that?
I don't know, bro. I didn't know what to say. I'm like,
this
is what happens when we get a week off.
What was going on?
What up?
I appreciate you trying something new, but hey, all right, now we know that.
Keep them on their toes.
You're gonna try something else next time.
Oh man. I was about to introduce Granddad. He handling business, y'all. He handling business right now. He handling business.
Make me laugh.
And I hope.
All right, we got we got Bloodbath.
Kev in this bitch.
Hey. And that A you heard is it's her, Curls herself. Tyler.
What up, though, y'all? AKA Sweetest Spot, AKA the Hoodie Bandit, AKA Boogie in Yo Hoodie, AKA Yo the Hoodie Tight Son. I run that shit, bitch. Nah, me.
Look at him. He's still. Apparently, y'all, right now, Granddad is handling some business.
Come here. Go ahead.
He got some work. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. We got Granddad Willie in the building.
Granddaughter, 1,000 hours, hour of the century. I'm just taking care of my child, y'all. He's just making sure he's eating dinner. I'm making sure he's
1,000 kilos. Yeah, you making sure they eat all right. Oh, you making sure the family eat all right. I already know how that goes.
Look, I just be rapping, new album on the way. You'll see.
Okay, all right.
Put them drugs up in plastic and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't hearing y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a family show, y'all. This is a family show. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? I be seeing your streams, man. I see the cold talk. I hear all the cold talk going on. Damn. Golly. For the new listeners that don't know, this show is separated into 3 parts. First part is the games that we played. Second part is news and topics. And third is One Gotta Go and live questions from you guys. So with that being said, Bloodbath, what you been playing?
All right, so everybody saw what the fuck I've been playing.
Yeah, talk about that. I'm pretty sure we all gonna talk about our experience, but yeah, go ahead.
First and foremost, I ain't like none of that shit. I wanna personally tell all of our fans that y'all had me fucked up, and I said it during my stream, but I hope that none of your crops grow. I think that y'all did me a huge disservice making me play that scary ass game. Kevin doesn't like scary things at all. He doesn't watch scary movies. He doesn't talk to scary people. So the last thing I would want to do is play a scary game that I have to experience myself. The shit was horrible. A nigga hated it. It's a good thing I stayed prayed up, But
you had your Bible, man. You had your Bible. That was so funny.
Look, you had the protection of the Lord on your side, Kev. You was gonna be all good. All good.
Yo, that shit was hilarious, man.
Hey, I was keeping it together strong, but on the inside, that nigga was going through it. I didn't want to do none of that shit. I wanted that game to end so bad. That was the longest 2 hours of my life. Every time I look up, I'm like, shit. It's an hour 45 for this? I felt like I played that shit for like 4 days, dog. Like, time moved so slow. And it ain't make it no better that I kept not knowing where the fuck I'm going. So I'm just getting lost. I kept getting lost in dark places. And I'm like, nigga, I don't want to be here. But everything changed once I was stocked up on batteries, then I was talking my shit. It was like at any given moment I could just turn the
night vision on.
And I could see people. But I mean, it wasn't no super duper scary game, honestly. The jump scares got me almost every time, as I'm sure all of y'all saw from the oldest clips and whatnot. But I didn't enjoy any of it, and I don't want to do it again. I feel like the choice that y'all made, I'm talking about y'all as in the fans, the choice y'all made for me was the worst. I feel like I had to suffer. The only person who had it nearly as bad as me was B. besides that, everybody else seemed like they was making the best of it. Nigga, I wasn't making the best of nothing. I was dying on the inside, surviving on the outside. Besides that, on a brighter note, I played some Apex. I played some 2K. I'm on the road to 99 now. I'm at like a 96 and a half. I should be 99 by next time we all ball together and get the team popping. But what else I done played? I think that's it. But yeah, streaming was fun. That was my first time streaming also. Streaming wasn't that bad. I'll probably do it again. Maybe later on this week or something. I'll play some UFC.
What's your Twitch channel?
I'm done now.
What's your Twitch channel?
What's your Twitch channel, brother?
Did somebody talk? Because I can't hear shit.
Twitch. What is your Twitch channel?
Twitch channel.
I don't hear shit right now.
Oh my god! Lord have mercy.
I don't hear. All I see is niggas laughing and doing demonstrative movements at me.
We can hear you just fine, man. We can hear you. You can't hear us?
Twitch channel.
Turn my sound on. My sound is on. I never turned it on.
This nigga.
Oh my god!
Crying, bro.
Eric over there.
You know what? I don't like what I'm seeing right now. I can't hear you, but I can see you, and I don't enjoy it at all. So.
Drop the bag. Drop the bag, yo.
Check. Throw the damn towel. Throw the damn towel. You still can't hear us, Kevin? Yo.
Somebody else go. Well, I figured this out. Don't stop worrying about me. Niggas.
We can't because we laughing at you. We laughing at you. He literally cannot hear us. This is hilarious.
Wow.
Like, oh, I gotta plug in my headphones.
Oh my goodness.
This nigga hit the mute.
All right, so since Kevin talked about his experience in this game from Monday, since I was Tuesday, I'll go next. So before I get into my Tuesday viewing game that I did, I played Apex with my godson and his friend. And I look, okay. All right. I'm a man of my word, and I will admit when I'm wrong or I admit when I'm wrong. This damn GTA 5 online shit, I am hooked. I am so hooked. I am hooked like crack. And I said in the chat earlier in our group chat, I am hooked the same way Tyler was hooked on Animal Planet when she first started playing.
Animal Planet.
Animal Planet.
I mean Animal Crossing. I'm sorry. Animal Crossing. Yeah. So like I am hooked on GTA Online, man. I got like nightclubs. I got 7 businesses going. Money is coming in so easily for me. Like it is I'm addicted. The online portion, the story portion is like so lame. Like the online joint is where it's at because it's literally like an entire new world playing this shit online. I love it, man.
Wait, is GTA Online cross-platform?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think it
What?
is.
Because I've been meaning to play GTA. Because I played GTA Online like when it first dropped and it was whack. But I know from like what everybody said that it's much better now. And I've been thinking about getting back to it at some point.
Man.
But I feel like I don't know. Like at this point, like I would have to catch up on so much.
Tyler, I am so deep in it now. I am so deep in that thing, man. It's like I'm like you. Like when every free time I have, I'm like, yo, let me go ahead and check my businesses real quick, make these drop offs, do this, blah blah blah. Like, man, my garage and stuff.
Said you living like granddad.
I'm living like
you living in real life.
I'm living like granddad in the game, man. I'm like, so this is how it kind of feels. I said, this is how it kind of feels.
You have a child in the game, and you be living a decent life, and
no, I'm living like you, bro.
You have investments and things like that, legally and things.
I'm living like you. I played a game of 2K on my player guide. Let's see. Yeah, GTA, Sea of Thieves, Apex, and 2K was pretty much all the games that I've played this week. And also, y'all came to the stream last Tuesday, a week ago today. Y'all came. I gave it a try. I played Persona 5. Y'all voted on it. I played Persona 5 literally for 2 hours, maybe like 2 hours and like 15 minutes or whatever. But yes, I played it. I gave it a try. Look, for the folks that was complaining last week, I think the only person that knew what was up was Eric. I think he saw this coming. But like, everybody was like, well, dang, all he do is playing is all the dialogue and dialogue. Y'all knew that when y'all voted for this game. Y'all shouldn't have voted for the game. Y'all should have voted a different game. If y'all knew if my whole stream was gonna be dialogue, which I was so freaking sick of, because I was like, just when I thought I was about to get some action, I'm like, damn, it's some more talking, dialogue. Press the button, dialogue. Oh my God, this shit is like so crazy. Can I fight? And then even the little fighting scenes was just so corny. The little press X, shaboom, persona, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so crazy.
Eric, right now, Eric is boiling on the inside. He's
No,
like,
I'm fine.
I'm gonna let you finish,
Eric,
but I'm about to. Nah.
Eric is cool. Eric cool. I mean, you know,
I had something to say because I've been wanting to say this since the stream, right?
Yeah.
So, BZ, what's your favorite album lyrically?
Man, I can't wait to see where this is going.
Yeah. I know. My favorite album lyrically. Okay, if I was to throw one out there, I'll say The Roots, Illadelph Half-Life.
You said The Roots what?
The Roots, Illadelph Half-Life.
Okay, so like imagine that you like told somebody, all right, look, check this out. I want you to like listen to this real quick and tell me what you think. And they was like sitting there listening to it, but it was like talking the whole time and they wasn't paying attention to the lyrics and they were like, oh, this beat's kind of whack. And you like, yo, but you're not listening to the lyrics though. And that's the most important part. It's like you weren't really like engaging the story. And the thing is, I'll say is that it's hard to engage that story while streaming, which is one of the reasons why I would never want to try to stream Persona. Like even when I was playing it, because like people was like, oh, you should stream it. And I was like, no, I'm trying to like pay attention. And like I think Majestic said the same thing too. Like it's a hard game to stream and pay attention to the story. But like the story in Persona is one of like the biggest parts of it. And like I feel like there wasn't really a way for you to like engage that for real in the context of the stream. And so I've been I just want to put that out there.
Nope. Good analogy, but nope. This game just didn't do it. It didn't do it for me at all. I wasn't invested in the story like that. Didn't care for the dialogue at all. I was hoping to get a little bit more action. I mean, I kind of knew it was a lot of dialogue just from watching, always messing with Eric and his streams when he was streaming it, or Majestic when she streamed it. But I mean, damn, I was like, can I at least play a little bit? But yeah, I mean, y'all saw it. When I finished, man, I deleted that shit so damn quick. I was so happy that my 2 hours over. I said, I cannot believe I suffered through this. I feel like the rest of y'all got off easy. All y'all got off easy. All y'all got off easy, man, because Tyler ended up liking her game somewhat. A little bit. You were smiling, Tyler. Tyler was cheesing.
Tyler liked it. She was having fun.
Yeah.
She got her first couple kills. She got her first couple wins, and she was like, oh, this ain't that bad.
No, it's like I was saying during my stream, and this because y'all had even said this when y'all was trying to find a game. Not y'all, but like the viewers were saying this when they were trying to find a game for me. Like it was going to be hard because I don't really hate shit. Like I can find a way to have fun doing just about anything. So like I'm not gonna play that shit again. But I was fine when I was playing it because I like playing video games and I like playing like PvP style like shooters. So I was straight. But don't say I liked it. That's a stretch. We'll talk about that later.
You were smiling, but yeah, it was.
Smile. I'm a smiley person.
You was. I mean, I saw some classic Tyler.
All her teeth were showing.
Man, I saw some classic Tyler moments. I'm like, yo, I think Tyler kind of fucking with this game. She don't want to.
He was like Apex what? Apex what?
Man,
not Apex what?
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely Persona. That's definitely a game. I'm just not on. I'm not on the train. I didn't get it, and I swear to God, y'all, I tried to go into this like, okay, well, let me go into this, but that dialogue, man, all that dialogue and talking, and I was just like so stressful. The best part of that stream was the chat. The chat was the best part. Like that, y'all kept me saying. I even got rated. Thick Sparkle Butt rated me like that. That kind of livened me up. Like that was. The chat was hilarious. I mean, the chat was so fucking funny. So that was the best thing about the whole stream that night, man. I had fun was from the chat. The game per se, I don't know. They helped me get through the game by them being so silly, but that was about it. So
my take on BZ's Persona gameplay is basically that Persona isn't unique in its beginning being very dialogue heavy. It's like, I mean, just like with the Snyder Cut, I don't know if that's a bad example or not, but it's very like, it eases you into the universe, and that's what Persona 5 was doing as well. I think that it's very intriguing the way it does start off with the way that the villain behaves. I think that's interesting. To compare this to a game, I just thought about it. I know y'all about to go off in the chat right now and probably on the call as well. But the first 2 hours of The Last of Us is also not very action heavy. It's creating the world, it's letting you into the vibe of the game and showing you like what the world is, because it's a very long game. If it's something that's very short, it's gonna want to get you in there and start like popping off or whatever. But with Persona, it's like you're gonna be here for 100 something hours. So when you like break down the ratio and the percentage of how much talking is in the beginning, it's not really like that much. But I do understand, like Persona 5, I agree with Majestic. It is a hard game to stream. There have been times where Persona has like been 3 hours of dialogue straight, and I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I can't do it. I can't do the stream, I gotta quit. So I totally understand that. But just like any other turn-based JRPG, it's gonna start with a lot of talking. You gonna have all the tutorials, and it's all like the same shit.
That game, the game style is just. Now, I would say the visual, the artwork of the game looks dope as hell. But like other than that, that's pretty much.
So the music never stood out to you at all, BZ?
You put me up on the music. I've been heard the music already.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been heard the music. The music. I've told you plenty of times. The music, the soundtrack is dope.
Right.
But man, that's it. I need to play the game, man. I need to feel something when I'm playing the game.
I mean, it is what it is, and I know that you're not going to go back to it. You deleted it as soon as your stream was over. But the thing that was unfortunate about the whole experience to me is that, you know, because so much like sort of story building, and like Eric was just saying, it is a long game, and it sort of like sets that up. Like, I feel like, and maybe you still wouldn't have liked it anyway, but that was like the one downside to me, is that you couldn't really get to the part after, because you were still basically in the tutorial portion of the game, so you didn't really get to like experience it for real. And maybe you still wouldn't have got into it, you know, like once you actually got to the part where you're going through palaces and actually doing more fights, or like, you know, having all the different story interactions with your crew and all that. Like, I know, like I said, I know you're not gonna go back to it, but that was one of the things, like, I really wish that we would have made you do it like for like 6 hours, so that you could have more of it.
Man, that's wrong, y'all. That's torture at that point. Y'all torture me at that point. Oh my god. So okay. So who Wednesday? So Granddad.
Yeah.
So tell us about your game. I mean, besides the games you played, and tell us about your streaming.
So I finished Little Nightmares 2. Really dope game, just as dope, if not even more dope than Little Nightmares 1. But the ending is crazy. I'm not going to spoil it, but if you want to watch my VOD of my reaction to the ending, which is wild, which is hilarious, check that out. But yeah, it's a really dope game. So I definitely suggest playing that if you've never played Little Nightmares 2. Also streamed for the first time and played again for the first time Splatoon 2. And it was fun. I played with Robert Guard and a few other new people. You know, just kind of got my feet wet again with some Splatoon 2, especially because 3 is coming out next year. Really fun. We're gonna play some more of that too. For Fighting Game Friday, I played the first Street Fighter and did a lot better than Eric. I was cheating.
Yo, there's no way. Like, Willie was Hadouken. Like, that game is notoriously known for like you not being able to do special moves in that bitch.
I unlocked the code. I found it out. I was just spamming the hell out of it.
Hey, Eric, I agree, man. Granddad was cheating, because I was like, wait a minute.
Talk about sure you can.
I was like, Eric was having a hard time fighting all these guys, dude.
That's what I do. Fighting games is what I do, baby. But then I went. I
got the second. You got the second.
I got the Street Fighter. Then I got the Street Fighter 2. And for some reason, the game didn't change, and I was struggling. So I played Turbo, and I couldn't even get past Ryu because them CPUs is on some crack. I don't know what it was, but they was reading my inputs. They was able to hit out moves before I could even get mine out.
That's what your Street Fighter 1 experience should have been. That's right, what it was for me.
So yeah, it came back. Karma came back on me real quick in that same stream. But then I played the new challengers, which was a little bit easier, and I was able to get through it and start from the beginning to end. But it was dope. But yeah, Street Fighter 1, like, I see the difficulty in it, but the first enemy, I forget their name, but the first enemy I struggled on. But once I figured out how to get out the special moves, Like that's all I did was just spam them shits. Hadoukens, Shoryukens.
You were struggling with Sagat though. You were struggling with Sagat.
Yeah, Sagat was struggle.
Because you can't block against him, and he can just like go through your like he was kneeing Hadoukens. Yeah, I don't even remember that happening to me.
Right, he can tiger knee through the Hadouken. I'm like, fam, how? Your knee ain't that. Your knee is not made of vibranium, bro.
It's not right.
But it was dope. Crazy. It was dope. And then I played some Apex. Actually got I've been splitting up Apex, playing on PC and on PS5. I played on PS5 this past couple of days ago. I've been playing with Fuse a lot more on the PlayStation 5 version, and I got 2 back-to-back wins with Fuse. I posted one clip on Twitter. It was dope. But yeah, so I've been playing with Fuse a lot more, but I'm also trying to build up my rank on PC as well.
You play with randoms?
Well, yeah, because I usually play like in the mornings and shit like that when I wake up, to play that, and then so I'm gonna try
Before the streets start moving.
Yeah.
Right. Before there you go, Tyler. There you go, Tyler. Yeah. He caught himself.
I'm just telling
y'all. Man.
I'm just trying to tell y'all what games I've been playing. Y'all always coming up in here. Look, anyway, Tyler. Yes.
So you like playing better on PS5, or you like playing on PC?
I start getting my day going. I knock out a couple games. Anyway, but no,
Granddad. So you like playing it better on your PC or on PS5?
You know what? I find that it's kind of the same for me, but I do like playing on PC. But the problem with PC that I run into often is that sometimes the servers will kick you out, or it'll just be some issues. And also, it's a lot of sweat boxes, a lot of sweaty motherfuckers on PC, like a lot. So, and I know they're playing on mouse and keyboard, so they got that advantage over me playing on a pad. So that's the only thing. But I still enjoy it. But I feel it's the same between PS5. Now I got PS5. I feel it's the same between PS5 and PC. But it's fun both ways. So either way, I'm down for it. Also, I played Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 2, the DLC that just dropped. It started off a little slow, but it's picked up, and it's looking more like Doom. So I'm gonna play more of that Thursday. Alien Isolation I played today. It's a creepy ass game. I finally got to the alien at the end of the stream, and it killed me, of course. So we're gonna pick that up next week, and we're gonna try to get deeper into that game. But that's my first time playing it too, which was today. And then for our stream on Wednesday for viewers' choice, we brought it back. Days Gone happened.
Tell them how much fun you had.
First of all, look, I wasn't having a blast. First of all, I will say this: the game has vastly improved to the point where it was playable. Like I even showed clips before I started of what I went through when it launched. Now it looks, and I ain't gonna lie, it looks great on the PS5. The 60 frames per second, and it looks really, really great up-res. But I found myself even playing the game, even going back with no glitches. Well, there was one little tiny glitch, but it was like okay. But one little tiny glitch, and then Machete came back for a little bit. It was good. But the thing that I found out about Days Gone is I felt like it's just 2 years too late with this game because I'm not engaged in the story at all. I feel like the story, it doesn't grab me. It feels like I'm just going and doing these random little missions and I'm just killing random stuff. But I didn't feel like in the first 2 hours of playing this game, and it brought it back to me when I played it the last time. I just didn't feel like I really latched on to the story and the character themselves to really want to continue playing the game. So it's an improved game the patches work, but the game itself, I just didn't find myself needing to continue playing it. And I deleted it. Y'all, they dared me to delete it, and I deleted it because I'm not going to go back and play it. I just feel like it's 2 years too late, especially since I played The Last of Us 2, which I feel like that was just like a great value version of it, or a vibe supposed to be like that. So I don't really need it. But yeah, I will give it its kudos. It has improved from when I got it at launch. But yeah, it's still gone, and it's gonna stay gone from Days Gone. But yeah.
They say you played Mario Kart too. You forgot to mention Mario Kart.
Did I mention Mario Kart? No. Well, we did play Mario. I don't think I did. I think I played that the week before. But anyway, yeah, we played Mario Kart. Yeah, and with Robin Guard and Olympus and MC the Tick, I think. Yeah, and yeah, there was some heated races. We're gonna play some more of that too. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So if you got Switch, you want to play Splatoon or Mario Kart or anything like that, hit me up and I'll throw the friend code at you, and then we can get it in. That's it.
All right, Eric.
I don't think we've had that in gaming since we finished off Halo 4. Maybe we did, but I feel like we didn't. If we did play it, I want
We did finish it.
to like hammer home that this is by far the worst Halo. Like the
campaign.
It's that campaign,
You
man.
saw my reaction. You saw my reaction. Eric just cracked up like that. He was like, B. I was like, that's it? He just bust out laughing. He bust out laughing.
Because like I already didn't care for the multiplayer because it was trying to, I'll say, codify itself so much with the loadouts and all that shit. But the campaign and the art design and the sounds of everything, it's just the story itself.
Character was gone.
I kind of dig, like I like what they were trying to do, but Halo 4 just really ain't it. Like, and I already knew it wasn't it, but it just kind of, after playing Halos 1, 2, 3, and Reach, and then going straight to 4, it just like it really showed me like this game is not, compared to the others, it's still a fun game on its own merit, but putting it up against the other Halos, it's just not new. Control Ultimate Edition, I've been playing that on PS5. I just finished the main story, so that means I've beaten Control twice. Because it's the Ultimate Edition, it comes with the DLC, so I'm playing through that now. Apex Legends, was it last night or the previous night? Tyler, Abashed, and I, we got 2 dubs.
Last night.
Yeah, okay, last night. Yeah, we got 2 dubs. Abash carried us like a motherfucker. Soldier, bro. But yeah, man, we supported, we did our thing. I played Apex right before the stream today with Icky and Koi. Got 1 dub then as well.
Damn.
Yeah, man. We strategize, man. Smarter, not harder. Stick together. Squad. Dark Souls. Well, I'll get to Dark Souls later. On Twitch, I did a DC week. So because of the Snyder Cut coming out, so I played Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight is worse than I remember. I'm not gonna lie. Like the Batmobile stuff is more egregious than I ever remember. Like it's everywhere. Like I played it for 4 hours. Every mission was like, yo, go get the Batmobile and finish off the thing. And I'm like, yo, get this shit out of here, man. The game is still good, but it's just too much Batmobile. I killed more shit in the Batmobile than I did on foot. Hated it. Did Justice League Task Force for Old School Saturday, which is a fighting game starring the Justice League. It's trash. I did Batman Returns, which is a SNES beat 'em up made by Konami based on the movie Batman Returns. It's okay. Played Batman and Robin for the Genesis. That game was okay, but it was hard as hell. Injustice 2. Did I mention Injustice 2 already? Anyway, that shit's cool. As always.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play the story. I want to play the story for that one.
Yeah. I've had it for a while. Like I bought it because the Ninja Turtles were in that shit. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna buy it. But
makes sense.
Yeah, I played through it again and it's still good. The story holds up. And it was cool. Played Need for Speed Heat, got my Evo, got my car on there, and it's got the headlights that I actually like got in my actual car in real life. So super excited about that. Played a little bit of Warzone, got my ass kicked. I don't like it. And my viewer's choice game was Dark Souls, the remaster for PS5. And I didn't hate it. It was cool. I enjoyed it. I thought I had played Demon Souls, my bad. Demon Souls, not Dark Souls. Demon Souls. So I thought I had played Demon Souls back in the day on PS3, but what I must have played was Dark Souls back in the day, the first game. Because I remember when I played this game, like almost immediately, I was just getting wrecked and dying and shit. But with Demon Souls, it's kind of a different story. It eases you into the combat that, like, the first enemy didn't even attack me at all. So it gave me time to get used to the combat. I beat the first boss. I think he's called like a Phalanx or something like that. I beat him without dying. I didn't hate it. I'm not a game racist. What can I say? It was cool. It's also gorgeous. And Demon Souls is cool. And I actually tried to play it a little bit more after the stream, and I was getting fucked up. But we go try it again. So I'm not giving up on it yet. And shout out to Isaiah for the donation of the game. That's it.
All right, Tyler. What up, though?
What up, though? I mean, my usual answers, of course, Apex, as Eric mentioned. We played last night, me, Eric, and Abash. And then I just also generally play Apex every day. That's usually my day is like wake up, work a long ass time, Sometimes if I have time in the middle of the day, I'll jump on and play like 1 or 2 rounds of Apex, especially if I'm getting sleepy and I need to wake myself up. And for what it's worth, I know I give props to Apex all the time, but I'm gonna give it like another set of props right now because that game has been out 2 years. That'll literally be my like in the middle of the day. I need to wake up. I done already had a cup of coffee. I'm gonna jump on and play this game. So yeah, that, and then still Persona 5 Royal. One thing I forgot to say before, another thing that I like about this compared to Persona 5 already is the fact that I can play it in Japanese. Like, I forgot to say that last time we were talking about it, because having the audio in Japanese is really, it almost in some ways makes it feel like a different game for me. And that was one of the things when I was playing the first one that I won't say that I didn't like, but it was in my head like, oh, I wish I could have the audio in Japanese and the subtitles in English. So so that's the thing that I've been enjoying is playing the game with the Japanese audio. And yeah, y'all know already what y'all did to me last week. I had to play fucking Fortnite on my viewer's choice stream. And I mean, like I was saying earlier, I can, for the most part, I can find a way to enjoy almost anything. And I mean, the same way that I play Apex. You know, I like PvP shooters. I like playing against other people. That's always been a thing that I've really enjoyed. I mean, it was cool. I didn't absolutely hate it. I am absolutely not. I know y'all keep saying this. I am not going to fucking turn on Fortnite by myself. Like, oh, I have some free time. Let me fucking jump on Fortnite. That's not going to happen. But I didn't absolutely hate it. But I mean, it feels, Fortnite to me is still just like how kids learn how to play shooters. It's like my first shooter. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how like kids learn how to.
Sounds like you're discounting Fortnite just because kids play it. That doesn't make it whack.
No, I'm not saying. I play fucking Animal Crossing. Like, I'm not gonna hate on shit just because kids play it. It's just the vibe of it is not for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that.
What's the vibe of it?
Fucking a whole bunch of people that play Fortnite. I'm not hating on them. That's cool. Y'all play what y'all love. I'm telling y'all why I am not going to turn on Fortnite of my own volition because y'all keep saying that shit.
What's the vibe of it?
My first shooter. That's what I'm calling it from here on out. It's my first shooter.
Wow.
She said that. She said that game made by Little Tykes, huh?
That's fucked up, man.
That's a Fisher Price game.
Yeah, that's old play school shooter, huh, Tyler?
Oh no!
It's not for me.
I see what you did there. I see what
it's
you did.
not for me. But you know what I'm saying? If I had like, you know, a child that wanted to learn how to play shooters, then I would point them in the direction of Fortnite.
Did you do any building, by the way?
Nope.
She did
I didn't
not.
build
I
one
was
thing.
watching the whole stream waiting to watch her build some shit.
Yeah, I was too. I was hoping she was gonna build something at some point.
She was building up them bullets to shoot motherfuckers. She was building.
Also,
Yeah,
niggas wasn't
actually say okay,
against her like that either. I wanted people to start building shit against her too, but they didn't.
So, and let me say this, like, shout out to Isaiah, shout out to Arterial that jumped on and played with me. Black Rambo also, like, that was fun. That made it more fun for sure. Like, not having to play with randos that was fucking landing all over the map and shit, because that shit was irritating. We got 3 dubs in a row, so that was lit. Like the last 3 games of the night, we got 3 dubs in a row, and I mean, there were moments that I definitely enjoyed. And like I'm saying, I didn't hate it. I had fun. Like, I had fun playing it, but it's not something that I'm not going to switch to it. I'm not going to turn it on in my own free time. And no, I didn't build anything. And I kept fucking pressing Apex buttons, and that was infuriating. Like, y'all would see a wall pop up in front of me because I was pressing B because the way that I have my controller configured on Apex, you know, I use B to slide or crouch. So I kept pressing B to crouch, and like a wall would pop up in front of me to build. I'm like, no, shit, stop. So that was irritating.
Yeah, I was doing that when I was playing Doom the other day. I was trying to do Apex shit. I was hitting triangle to switch my gun. I was like, why are they switching?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I ain't playing. Yeah, I be doing that all the time.
Yeah, that's it.
Dang. All right. Yeah, that was dope, man. Like I said, that was definitely fun doing that. I hope the viewers, I hope the fans, everyone enjoyed that week of us playing the games that you guys voted for us. And we toughed through it, man. You said what?
My game sucked. I'm gonna stand on it. I hated it. I hated every moment of it. Oh no, I'll never forgive y'all for that
Look,
shit.
man, you got to get the people wanted that. So, I mean, if we do it again, of course, we don't have to put the same games, obviously, like the same pool of games. It'd be a different pool of games for each of us. But yeah, man, that was cool. That was definitely cool to do, and something, a good little switch up for the week, whatever, to have all of us game each day. So that was dope. It was dope seeing Tyler. It was dope seeing Curls out there on Twitch screens again and stuff, saying, bitch, ho, come here. Like, I'm like, okay, Tyler, she out here. But
I think it was Belly that pointed this out, but it's apparently been 372 days, or on Friday it had been 372 days since the last time I streamed.
No way.
Damn.
Wow. That's
but
great.
It sounded about right. I figured it had probably been about a year because it was like around the
so you literally you didn't stream not 1 second in 2020, huh? Damn. That's crazy.
Like around the beginning of the pandemic, I think.
Oh, you did?
The shark game? Or was it something else? That's the last game I remember you streaming.
Last time I streamed was
I think it's Maneater.
Either Maneater or Apex. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Because I did like one Apex stream and I was like, see, this is why I don't stream Apex, because I can't pay attention to the chat and pay attention to the game at the same time. Mm-hmm. And I was getting like hella frustrated. Yeah. So I tried it once and I was like, nah.
Damn. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. It was dope. But I'm glad I was able to kind of catch streams too. I think the only stream I didn't catch a lot of was Kevin's. I think because I was at Dead End Studios kind of during the time.
She was scared. I understand.
So yeah. So I'm glad. Shout out to the folks that clipped some of his stuff because I was cracking up laughing at that shit, man. But I think I caught it.
I feel like mine was the most clippable. I feel like I had the most random what the fuck moments.
Oh yeah,
everybody else was like good quality streams, but mine was, I'm gonna clip out this bullshit of him fucking up right here, and I'm gonna spread it everywhere. Like everybody else's was good, but mine was the most clippable. Like,
and Jesus Christ, that shit was hilarious. All right, so on the topics, real quick, I guess I have to go over this topic. This is Women's Month, so I gotta say this one. Square Enix Project Athea is now called. I remember seeing this trailer. I think I want to say a couple weeks ago. It's called Forspoken. The lead character is a black woman, right? I mean, she looked like she's black. Yeah, looked like she was a black woman. Yeah, so the game looks pretty interesting. I don't know, of course, don't know no story or how, but just from the gameplay itself, when I saw it, from that article you sent, it looks pretty interesting. I wonder why they changed the name of it though.
That was just like
it was just a working title. It was a working title.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, the game itself looks pretty dope. I mean, and I like the fact, and we've said this plenty of time on the show, like since the beginning of the show, like especially since Tyler came on board, it's dope that we have like some more representation. You know what I'm saying? I think the fact that you have a black lead character, black female character, leading this game, I think that's pretty cool, man. I mean, that alone makes me want to try it out. And I think we said the same thing about Deathloop. Like, like with Deathloop, we were like, oh shit, look at all this representation. Copped, it's just like, oh yeah, we pre-ordered that shit ASAP. So seeing this game, like I said, it looks good. It looks like the frame rate looks amazing. The graphics look pretty dope. So I'm like, just off of that alone, and then I think the video that was in that article, they showed the actual the girl that get the voice actor for it, and I'm like, oh man, that is so dope. I'm like, man, I just want to play that shit just off of GP, like literally off of GP, because we got that representation.
Like the stuff that they were showing at the end in terms of sort of like a brief overview of what the gameplay might look like in terms of being able to make smash the ground and have powers and do all that shit. Like it looked fun to play. So yeah, I'm definitely about it.
And I think it's gonna be. I think I was saying something like the first 24 months is gonna be a PlayStation and PC exclusive. So that's interesting that Sony snagged it up. I think that I wonder, is that gonna be on for stuff exclusive? Or is they gonna have it for like a certain amount of time? Not saying that all games are gonna be 24 months, but like some gonna be 6 months. It's gonna be 6 months exclusively on this system. It's going to be 12 months exclusively on this system or whatever. So, yeah, I thought it was interesting.
They said it was going to be a PlayStation and PC exclusive for at least a year. They didn't specify for sure a year, but they said at least a year for Deathloop.
Okay. Oh, yeah, for Deathloop. Yeah. I think I remember seeing that one too. But, yeah, man, this looks dope. I had to kick that article off, man, because I'm like, look. we've been talking about this for so long, and we got it. We got something. So I hope this is the start of a new trend we're going to see, man. Where we're going to have the main characters being with some more representation, and not just only black. I mean, just other different different ethnicities and stuff in the games that we can get for the lead characters, man. I think that's so dope. I think that's good to see. So shout out to them, man. Square Enix.
What I was so random during the Square Enix press conference, because this was like one of the last things they announced during that press conference, because I watched the whole thing. And I was so shocked. I was like, wait a minute, this is a black woman during the Square Enix press conference. And then I was like, wait, she's the star of the game. What she gonna look like in this game? And they played the trailer, she was still black. I said, oh, they acting up at Square Enix. I know that they like black people like that. This must be new.
Hey.
Damn.
If you play anything else but Square Enix, there's usually like
facts. That's facts.
Somebody pull Square Enix to the side and say, let me talk to you, player. You gotta switch it up real quick. They catching on. They catching on. But no, I think it's dope. I really do love the fact that they have representation going on in this game and having a black woman leading as the main character. But looking at the gameplay, this is like a game that I just felt is up my alley. Like one of these types of games, I already saw just based off the first thing that of the representation, I was going to get it. But seeing the gameplay and how great it looks and how she moves and the things she can do, I'm like, all right, I'm in. So whenever this come out, I'm copping it because I'm definitely intrigued by this game, and I'm just hoping that the story is just as good as how the game looks, and it really makes some moves, and it shows that having different types of character leads, can still produce great games. This is going to be a AAA title from what I'm seeing, so that's good to see, and hopefully, like Beezy was saying, we see it more. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, it looks good, man. I see it's pulling up on the stream. The game looks good. It looks dope as hell. So I know with PS, it's gonna definitely look good with this next gen. I think it's only coming on PS5. I don't think it's gonna be like a thing where it's released on PS4 and PS5. I think it's strictly PS5 and PC games.
By 2022, they'll still do PS4 games, but I think something like this they want to really push for next year.
Yeah, it looks dope, man. So I'm interested.
Can we talk about what makes me nervous about the game now?
What makes you nervous about it?
What if the game, it looks good, but it might not, what if it doesn't, it underperforms or something, and then they try to be like, oh, this is what happens when you make a black person.
Wait a minute, you want to do cyberpunk it?
Y'all about to say you think they're gonna cyberpunk it, Kevin?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so. They got a lot of time between now and when the game comes out because it says 2022, so they still got a whole year to work out.
I'm saying, what if it's underperforms cells? What if it doesn't sell good? And they'll try to be like, this is why we can't have black leads.
I don't know. I don't think that's gonna really be that much of an issue if the game itself if the game gets good reviews and people will say that the game plays great. I think that's gonna become that's not gonna be at the forefront of someone's mind unless they just hate the game just for that off jump. So I think the way it looks, this looks like this could be a really dope game. If the gameplay is great, if the story is good, and we get invested in this character, I think we'll be okay. So I'm not worried too much about that because from just general looking at it, and she seems like a likable character. But I want to see how she fits in this world and what her character's like. That's what I'm saying. The main thing is the story gonna latch on to us and really make a statement and make her the next big character everybody's talking about.
True. It's possible.
I mean, but Kev does have a point though, because that's the thing that happens. For example, in the film industry, it's getting a little bit better, but that would happen a lot where it would be like, oh, I see black films aren't profitable and yada yada yada. So we wouldn't have the same room to make mistakes or have something not perform to a certain level.
Yeah, true. That's true. But the thing is, with the movie thing, it's we usually either get shoehorned into stereotypical roles and casting and types of movies, and then when we do break out, like I said, we don't have that experience that of making that type of movie over and over again to kind of work out those kinks. So they, of course, once they give us a little bit, other than the Black Panther scenario where it was a great movie and everybody loved it, but I still think with video games it might be a little bit easier. But let's just see. Let's just see.
Cause it's definitely already motherfuckers hating like in the when they posted the trailer and shit or like the interview with like her, it was already motherfuckers in the comments on Twitter like, oh, we don't need another woke game. Like, what is woke just because there's a black person in it? Like, so like somebody said on like in the as a reply, and I thought it was so spot on. Like, so basically, according to white men, there's two races: white men and woke. Like, those are the only two races. As soon as it's like women or black people, it's like, oh, y'all trying to be woke, this SJW shit, yada yada yada. Wait, no, they don't sound like that. Man, what is this fuck? What is this SJW shit? I don't need woke shit in my games, bro.
Those are just sensitive idiots who just, they feel like they need to be justified by playing the game because their main character is someone that they can directly identify with, which is stupid and bullshit and childish. So fuck them. So anyway,
yeah, like I said, I think it's gonna be good, but like I said, I'm nervous that if it underperforms, they're gonna have all kinds of excuses.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to them to make a great game. At the end of the day, they've already committed to putting this character in the forefront, so now they got to do it justice and make the game great alongside the character. That's all on them. So if it underperforms, that's their fault. They made the decision.
It does look promising, and there's not a whole lot of there's games that I can think of like every now and then with a black female lead, like Dandara comes to mind, and maybe other games where you can, of course, like created characters, but I don't think they really count. But this is a AAA game, and it does look good. My thing when I look for in open world games, because everybody wants games to be open world, is traversal. And y'all know I love Spider-Man because the traversal is fun. So every moment of the game is fun. If the combat is fun and the traversal is fun, that means your entire game is fun. And they introduced stealth, and that was not fun. But from the gameplay of this game, all of it looks enjoyable. All of it looks up my alley. You got the hyper realistic graphics you're looking for from your next gen consoles to push these, the hardware as far as you can. So as far as a game, like race aside, it just looks good, and I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully more, gameplay trailers come out and it continues to look that way and it is successful. But I think a lot of things are, like Tyler brought up, a lot of things are what Kevin brought up, a lot of things are weighing heavy on this game because there aren't a lot of AAA, especially like black female led games. You can find them in indies every now and then, but if this game flops, it's gonna be like, yeah, we spent a few $100 million on this and it didn't work, so let's not do that again. And they're gonna think it's because of the surface level and not because of subpar gameplay or whatever the reason could possibly be. But hopefully we don't get there.
Yeah, hopefully they really push and promote this game as it gets closer to its release date. We start seeing more and more, and I hope they just really push this game. Hopefully that will help the sales though. But I hope it does well when it comes. I hope the game is good, and I hope it does well.
Yeah, I think they're gonna push it. They've already been talking. If they made an announcement like this a year out of the game, they really want people to know about this game early. If they didn't really care, they would have just said, "Hey, it's coming out in 2 months or 3 months." Like, they're giving us a whole years of build-up time to really push and promote this game. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see more and more about this throughout the year until it comes out.
And as of right now, I'm looking forward to this more than Deathloop. It just looks more fun to me. Yeah,
definitely.
I didn't want to put two bad bitches up against each other, but I'm just saying, like, I'm really looking forward to what I saw here.
The game looks great. So yeah, definitely.
I'm all about the power fantasy, man. Like, that's what I love about video games in general. That aspect of, oh, you can do anything you want. Like, and that's what that looks like as a game. It's like, oh, you can, move fast as shit and have all this magic. It looks dope as hell.
You fighting all these crazy big ass creatures and beasts and shit. That's just fun. That's just dope.
Hell yeah.
Boss fights, all that shit. Come on now, let's get it.
All right. So next topic. So Sony Interactive Entertainment is purchasing one of the biggest, actually the world's largest fighting game competition. You can't hear me?
We said the, not B.
The, not the biggest.
Yeah, the biggest, the largest fighting game competition, EVO. Evo. I said EVO. Oh, it's Evo. I'm like, I said.
Yeah, we heard you. We heard you say the wrong thing.
Yeah, like what?
You definitely said that. Yeah.
But yeah, what y'all think about that? I didn't even know they was the biggest fighting game competition thing. Like I
You can
didn't even
tell.
know that. Yeah, I had no idea.
Uh,
So.
well, I guess as the resident fighting game specialist, I'll go
Oh,
first.
look at him! Look at him! Look at him
I do
showing
everyone,
off!
you know,
Showing off!
When they
You know
bring
what I'm
Street
saying?
Fighter 1 to Evo, I'm gonna let you know.
Because he had a cheat code. Hey Eric, he put in a cheat code. That's why he up here
I
talking
don't
stuff.
know
Man.
no cheat codes.
He
I
put in
don't
a
even
cheat
know.
code. You know damn well you typed up the up down down before you went on stream.
Yeah, I've never played Street Fighter on a goddamn PS anything to have an up down whatever. Anyway, so here's my thoughts on it. As somebody pre-COVID who wanted to attend Evo, PlayStation has already had a strong foothold on a lot of the major games, aside from the Nintendo stuff in Evo, like a lot of like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken. Those games are usually all played on PlayStation. It's usually done that way. So I wasn't surprised that Sony just went ahead and bought Evo because they pretty much are using Evo uses their consoles and their platform for the majority of their biggest games aside from the Nintendo games. So them buying it makes sense, and maybe maybe Sony has some ideas for Evo, going forward, in this whole digital world that we're living in now. They can't have these major events because Sony does a lot of online tournaments right now. Like PlayStation does a lot of online tournaments for a lot of games that are successful. They still do it for Tekken, they do it for Soul Calibur, they do it for Street Fighter, they do it for Mortal Kombat still. They do it for a lot of games. So I'm thinking that they're coming up with some kind of idea for this that'll just make things, aside from what it says in the article, but I just think they're going to just try to keep Evo alive, and buying it I think is a smart move because Evo is the biggest fighting game tournament. Now, people were worried that, now that Sony owns it, is Nintendo still going to be involved? Are we going to still get Smash in Evo? And what they're saying is that they're still leaving it open for, anybody who wants to enter and, compete, whatever game there is going to be. So that means I guess Smash is still safe.
Smash ain't leaving. Motherfuckers be stupid.
Smash is too big, and Sony knows that. But I think Sony is just going to be like, hey, if it's a game, a fighting game and we have it on our platform, you're probably going to be playing it on our platform. So that means like if you play any of these games on Xbox or PC, you probably ain't gonna go to Evo with your Xbox controller and be playing it on that. You probably gonna have to get used to playing on a PlayStation pad or a PS5 controller or PS4 if it's an older game. You can still do that.
Or you bring an arcade stick.
Yeah, or bring a fight stick. Or bring your own fight stick too, which a lot of people do. So I just think it's not a surprising move because PlayStation's had a strong foothold in Evo. So I just want to see what comes out of it, and post-COVID when they can open up, a venue to be able to do an Evo, just how much control they have over it and what they allow, to be presented at their tournaments now as far as what games will be there. Will it be exactly the same, or will they kind of shave it down and like, okay, we're gonna make these games the forefront because they're PlayStation. We have stock in these games, so now these games are gonna headline and not Smash. Smash will be, not as big as it used to be, but it can still be there. Maybe that's what they're gonna do. We'll see. But
what if they make PlayStation All Stars like a mandatory game?
Ain't nobody entering that tournament.
Like,
that's gonna be the first and last PlayStation ran Evo.
PlayStation All Stars. Bitch, nobody play that.
Yeah, that's like the bootleg Smash or something like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's the PlayStation version. It is garbage. But
right.
Yeah. I think going forward, I think it's a good move for Sony. I don't know if it's the best move for Evo, but I mean, Evo needs to survive through this COVID era. So this is probably the biggest influx of money they're going to have during this time. So this probably helps them a lot as well. My only concern would be now that it's a Sony-owned event, that they might try to crack down more on like all the things that like surround fighting games, which is the energy. Like people always hype talking shit, all the like the fun of fighting games, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm nervous that they might try to cut down on the antics, or they might try to implement new rules and shit to look more corporate, since Sony's name is like directly attached to it now instead of just being affiliated. That would be my only concern. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying I know anything. I'm just saying that would be my only concern. Because I know recently in the fighting game community, somebody actually wrote out of fighting game like rules and like code of conduct, and like some tournaments around the country are implementing it, but not all of them. So I don't know. Just a lot out of those right now, but I know it's going to be Sony owned, and you're ready to see Jack X Combat Racing at Evo.
God, bro. If they bring any of them bullshit ass games, I swear it's a wrap. Ain't nobody going to an Evo ever again.
Nobody.
Like, you ain't watching Top 8 of Jack X Racing? You missing out. You get crazy. I heard Kev in that bitch.
Oh man,
I'm really not expecting anything to change, to be real, because like it was already kind of Sony dominated, so it's like okay,
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It's just official. They just sealed the deal pretty much. So
yeah, they might make Smash players play by the water heater or something like that, but they still gonna be there.
Put them in Studio Z.
Play by the bathroom.
Yeah, where were we? The parking lot.
Wi-Fi trash here. It was already trash.
Yo, was it DreamHack where it was like Madden players where they were like off or over in the corner or some shit?
Right?
That's where Smash gonna be. They're gonna be off in the corner by the bathroom.
But
they gonna be there.
That was that where we was at, and there was like only like 4 people over there. It was, and I think we were 2 of them watching the Madden.
Hell yeah.
At DreamHack, yeah, nobody was talking about the Madden.
I was watching it intently. Everyone else was doing everything else.
All right. Tekken had a whole arena.
Yeah.
They had a corner. Tekken had an arena. Madden had a corner by the broom closet.
Well, speaking of Tekken, since you mentioned it,
you thought I set you up. I thought you were
yeah. I caught
good catch.
Speaking of Tekken, and we were talking about fighting competition. You know what I'm saying? It's like Tekken. They have a new character. I can't pronounce her name. Lydia. I can't. That's Sabaska.
It's okay.
Yeah, fictional karate master politician. They say original one. They say the newest character is an original one. So I'm assuming she's on the very first Tekken game or first few Tekken games because I've never.
Nah, she's not in any Tekken games.
Nah, she.
Why they say she's original? Oh, original one, like original.
Yeah, like an original character.
I got you. Yeah, she's making her way this week for the downloadable content for Tekken 7. You can play. I think it launches today. I think today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, today. Yeah, you can download her today. She's a character. I think there's a trailer up to her character trailer that you can put up there if you want to put on the screen here.
Yeah, she's already out.
Yeah, today. Yeah, it's today.
Okay.
She's already out today. So, yeah, for the Tekken lovers out there, if y'all want to give it the first original character, not the first, but a new original character a try, go ahead and give her a try. I still haven't played with the brother yet, man. I still want to play with
Leroy.
Yeah, I still want to play with Leroy. Now that Tekken is on Game Pass, so it's like, but I don't think he's free though. He's not on the Game Pass. For Tekken 7, is he?
Right.
Mm-mm.
Damn. But yeah,
I don't have her yet, but I have all the characters except for these last 2 new ones. So that'll be her and Kunimitsu. But I have everybody else. I'm gonna have to get her. Even though I don't be playing Tekken like that no more. The only time I play Tekken is to get beat up by Willie's brother when he streams it. So.
Everybody, what you mean? It ain't just you, it's everybody.
It's not just me. So that's why I only feel bad.
That man come through and ruin everybody's day.
Like,
damn, he that nice in Tekken, huh?
Man, shit. He be playing though. That's the thing. Like he be bouncing. I don't know how he be like bouncing like 5 different games and still good at all of them. I'm like, bro, how you do this? I stick to 2 at a time.
Damn.
But yeah, I like the way she looks. I'm super looking forward to her. So much so that I'll probably go ahead and play it right after we're done with this podcast here, because she just, I don't know, man. She just looks. At first, I was like Poland Prime Minister or whatever the fuck she was. I'm like, whatever. But but then I actually saw the gameplay trailer when that came out, and I'm like, okay, you got me, you sold me. I got the season pass or whatever, so I'm gonna definitely go ahead and give her a look, and I'm planning on streaming Tekken Friday anyway. So she looks pretty fluid, and that's what I look for in characters, like that fluidity. Can I kind of figure them out? And she also has counters, and she's very defensive. So I'm looking forward to her, man. She looks dope. And the
Do they
stage
have
looks
any-
dope. The stage reminds me of old Tekken. It reminds me of like Tekken 4, Tekken Tag 1 type shit. So I am looking forward to her stage too. What's up?
They got any black women on Tekken?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crispy.
And you got
okay.
Master Raven.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I was about to say.
Probably forgetting some.
Man.
But
I
see,
think I really think
Christy ain't in Tekken.
I think
7,
that's it,
though.
too.
See, that's the problem. Christy
Christy ain't in
Tekken.
Tekken 7?
Nah, my wife ain't in Tekken 7. You know that.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, she not.
I
really,
gotta go with my side chick Katarina instead. I'm with my side chick Katarina. You know.
Not your side chick. Not your
Hey,
side
hey,
chick.
look, somebody gotta hold me down out here in these Tekken 7 streets.
Mm.
Damn, Master Raven might be the only one.
Might be your only side chick.
No.
No, nigga, no, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Eric was looking up like she be. Yeah, she might be. I'm like, we talking about that again?
The only black woman in the game.
I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta look up my.
Pull out the Rolodex.
I was about to say we're on that subject again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no. You want to go to commercial before we go to questions and one gotta go?
Let's go ahead and do that. If y'all got questions, go ahead and hop up in Discord so we can pull you in and have you ask you question. If you're not a subscriber, don't worry about the ad. But if you are not, too bad.
All right, y'all. Now we're back from the ad break. It's time for this week's One Gotta Go. And being that it's still Women's History Month, I am again doing inventions by women or like creations, things founded by women's. So.
By women's.
I'm not gay no more.
I'm not gay. I don't like men's no more.
All right. It's like what make it even weirder is in my phone I have it titled as Women's Inventions, but it's like not specifically for women's, but like I don't know. I should probably retitle it to Inventions by Women's. But all right. This week's one gotta go. The dishwasher, Kevlar, Monopoly, chocolate chip cookies. Dishwashers, Kevlar, Monopoly, chocolate chip cookies.
Dishwasher's going. I've literally never used one.
Monopoly. Fuck that game. That shit too long.
Damn.
Yeah. Ooh, man, it's definitely between dishwashers or Monopoly because I'm like Eric. I have dishwashers and I brought one just for decoration of the kitchen and I've never used a dishwasher. But
I use my dishwasher.
I'm gonna go with Monopoly.
And it's great. So.
Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with dishwasher because I enjoy playing. But when I play Monopoly, it's fun. It's fun. So I'm gonna go dishwasher.
I had too many heated altercations in my family over Monopoly. I'm done.
That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun.
No, it got I said altercations, not arguments. No, not arguments. Altercations, man.
I'm gonna go with dishwasher.
like niggas had to get broke up, like altercations. Like
Damn.
It was wild. Like them games would last multiple days and shit would get real. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna go with chocolate chip cookies, and I love chocolate chip cookies. But out of those options, like there's other cookies that I can eat instead. And the thing is like I didn't use a dishwasher for like the first significant chunk of my life because like we didn't use one at my like childhood home.
Right, same
and
here.
And so like even when I moved
one
out to go to college, I didn't use it because I just wasn't used to using it. But once I started using that bitch, like so now I ain't giving that up. So yeah. I guess I ain't having no more chocolate chip cookies, which is cool because I'm just about to be eating Krispy Kreme donuts every day anyway. So
it ain't even the same thing.
I'm debating. See, it's between chocolate chip cookies and dishwasher, but kind of like Tyler said, I've never really used a dishwasher. I honestly don't know how to. Growing up, my mama said, "You got two dishwashers, your hands." So, I legit have never even really used a dishwasher. So
me neither. I don't even know how to use one. I got it. I don't know how to use
it. Maybe it's just me because I got a kid and I got people and it's multiple and dishes pile up a lot faster. So I used to bust studs like anybody else, but after a while, I'm like, look, put in the dishwasher. I ain't got time for this. I got something.
And I think that's the thing too. I live by live by myself, so it's like it's not like I'm a a whole bunch of plates and dishes and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can knock out the dishes in 10 minutes. Just knock that out, bam, and I'm good.
Or get plates,
But and then also, I mean, my favorite cookie is oatmeal raisin. So that has nothing to do with
oatmeal raisin.
Whoa, Granddad! Please do not jump on this podcast.
No.
Oatmeal raisin cookies.
First of all, pause.
I'm with Willie.
I enjoy oatmeal cookies, but raisins can get the fuck up out of here. Raisins fuck it up. I hate raisins.
Oatmeal cookie with no raisins.
Oatmeal iced. Have you ever had an Archway iced oatmeal cookie?
Wow.
Oh, so y'all niggas wild.
Everybody, look, bro, I'm done. Look, don't talk about eat one of them, change your life. Talk about Krispy Kreme donuts, eat one of them, change your life.
Oatmeal raisin is my favorite cookie, so it doesn't really.
You never had like a macadamia cookie? How the hell is oatmeal raisin your favorite? How did you get here?
I mean, that's not something.
Snickerdoodle or
those are cool.
No.
Thin mints are nice, but I have nothing against chocolate.
Hey, I'm with you. Snickerdoodles are dope. I love it. Snickerdoodle.
That's oatmeal raisin is my favorite.
Oatmeal raisin is my favorite.
Macadamia
raisin.
So you would bite into a cookie and be like, "Oh, is this chocolate chip? I thought it was oatmeal raisin."
Nah, it's
that shit's backwards.
It's a dried up grape.
Usually, I can tell before looking at it, but sometimes when you can't tell, you do have to pick it up and find out. Oatmeal raisin, you can usually tell before you pick it up, like 90% of the time.
Like back in the day in the mall, like when they had like Mrs. Fields cookies, they might still have those, I don't know. But like one time, like me and my girls, we went and grabbed some cookies, and like I think I ordered oatmeal raisin and one of my other girls ordered chocolate chip, and they just sort of handed it to us, and like we each bit into our cookie, and it like, so the story you just described has actually happened to me before. And I was upset. I was like, where's my oatmeal raisin?
See, that's why you get just the iced oatmeal cookies. Ain't no confusion. I'm
just eating an oatmeal cookie. That doesn't make no sense. It needs some raisins in it. If not, I just
put
eat
some icing on it. Iced oat, not regular oatmeal. Iced oatmeal. Get that icing on there, fam. Whatever. You like,
that's like in a box at the grocery store. I'm talking about real cookies.
That is a real cookie. And look, first of all, I'm gonna say it again. Archway iced oatmeal cookies change your life.
We don't even have that store where I'm from, so I don't think.
No, it ain't even. It's not a store. It's a brand.
At the gas station.
Brand.
Yo, Flex Luther said. Man said frosted oatmeal cookies. They ain't ate that since black people had to walk in the back. Them Jim Crow cookies.
No, they're not. No, they're not. That's y'all problem. That's y'all problem. Y'all ain't cultured. Y'all ain't cultured right now.
Oh, fuck.
We're not iced out, and I think that's the issue here, because I don't never eat no cookies with icing on them.
I have back in the day. I had like it was way back in the day. It's not like cake icing. It's not like cake icing.
What? No, it's not. No, but like, I'm gonna stop defending this shit because y'all ain't had it before. Until y'all had it.
Be dry. That's how
they're not. No, they're not. No, you see, again, they're not. They're not. They're not the crunchy, hard, dry ones. I know what you're talking about. No, these are soft, delicious, nice, good cookies. Archway. Trust me. I never steal y'all wrong with food. Archway ice.
Do I get these from the gas station or the grocery
No,
store?
you get it from an actual real store. This is a company that's been around for years. Anyway, look. It's been around since I was a child. What are you talking about? Where y'all been?
I ain't never heard.
So if I find some Archway iced oatmeal cookies and they're nasty,
look, you can get some oatmeal raisin Archway and you be changing the game. Trust me.
So they also make the superior cookie.
They got chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin, regular oatmeal, iced oatmeal. They got frosted lemon. They got game. They got game out here in the streets. I'm telling you, and all of them, except for oatmeal raisin, hit.
Okay, so anyway, back to the original topic at hand. My one gotta go. Between the cookies and the dishwasher, I think I'm gonna keep the cookies and get rid of the dishwasher because I don't know how to use it no. So yeah, that's my answer.
All right. I think everyone answered.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Time for no questions, Eric.
All right, let's see who we got, if any. Oh, we do. Oh man, it's my homie. All right, coming on to the line, we got Debo Dioso. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It's been a minute since I said it out loud, but what up, Debo? Can you hear us?
Yo.
Yo. What up though?
What up, gang?
What up?
Good.
Chilling.
My camera on? Hold on.
It's not.
I mean, it's not, but we hear you just fine. So are you gonna turn your camera on? Is it gonna mess it up, or is it?
Nah, I hope not. Hold on, let me get it
We gonna
together. Let me
see.
get it.
Gotcha.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
We see you and we hear you.
What's going on, y'all?
What up? What up? What up?
Good, fam.
All right, so real quick, let me make this short. So, kind of like a two-part question, but is there a game you played that you wish had PvP? And the flip side to that is there a single-player game that you wish had co-op?
I'm gonna say Spider-Man for co-op. Peter Parker, Miles Morales, swinging through, kicking ass. For the PvP, I'm gonna have to think about it for a minute.
I feel
That's what
that.
I'm really thinking about.
I think God of War. I think God of War would be dope if someone could play as the son and the other one play.
That would be hard.
Don't nobody
I
want
got
to be
one.
Atreus.
I mean,
I got one.
shit.
I got one, and
I
I've
think
been
that's a good
saying
one. What? Go
I've
ahead.
been saying this for a minute.
Go ahead.
Give me Ghost of Tsushima PvP. I
Yo,
want
that's-
one-on-one duels with Ghost.
That's so funny.
That'd be
that you
good.
said that, 'cause
One-on-one
that's
duels
the-
with Ghost. I've been saying it. That's all they need. So that for PvP.
That was the spark of this question too. I always
Right.
debate about Ghost of Tsushima having that
Yep.
duels mode, but a lot of people feel like PvP ruins games, but I just don't see how that.
Oh, not for that one.
I don't know.
I completely agree. I completely agree with Granddad.
If Ghost had PvP, that shit would just be For Honor, that other sword fighting game that nobody played.
But it'd be better. 'Cause Ghost does it better.
Yeah.
But for co-op, I don't know. I gotta think about that one for a second. Let me see.
Yeah, I think I'm just thinking of something recent. Yeah, Eric, that's a good one too. Eric,
That'd be dope.
Picked a good game. Yeah, Spider-Man, that would definitely be dope. That's a good one.
Crazy.
Co-op. I always wanted to play Sleeping Dogs co-op because again, I think Sleeping Dogs is so dope. I think about that game all the time. If I had another homie to run around with me, and we both in the sun on Yi doing our gangster shit, that would be lit. But PvP, I'm still thinking about.
What about you, Tyler? Tyler thinking still.
I'm still thinking, but like the first thing that popped into my head, and I do not want this to turn into a fucking conversation about Fallout 76, please.
Oh God,
but...
that was what was in my head. That's what was in my head.
Here you go.
No, I was gonna say I remember back when I was playing Fallout New Vegas, like thinking how dope it would be to have like a co-op experience with that, like the same way that you have companions, but like having somebody else be able to play as your companion. And so y'all are gonna be like, oh, but it's Fallout 76, yada yada yada. But that's not really the same, obviously. You know, so like that was one of the things that popped into my head. If I had more time to think about this, I might have been able to come up with something else. And I'm still thinking about the second part of the two-part question. But that was one of the things that like popped in my head.
I feel that.
Can I say something about it real quick? The one of the issues with Fallout 76 because of the online component is because the shooting in Fallout isn't good. So, like, because the combat isn't good, you have VATS to like circumvent actually having to do real-time combat. And once you add that online component, you have to lose VATS, and then you just like, I guess you could pause the game every time for your co-op partner. I guess I would prefer that, honestly, than fucking trying to shoot shit, because that shit loose as hell. I don't know. But maybe they could fix that first, and then it would be dope.
Well, see, I don't know, like, exactly if they, you know, like, for example, because obviously when you're playing like Fallout New Vegas or something like that, and you have a companion, you know, they sort of go slower while you're in VATS. You know, I feel like if you're playing a co-op where it's only one other person, they might be able to do that in a way that still makes VATS work. Because I actually completely agree with you that that's one of the things that makes me not like Fallout 76 as much as because I really do wish that I liked it more, quite frankly. And we're not talking about this, y'all. We're not doing it. But like I would say that's probably one of my biggest beefs, or like one of the things that I wish that I could change about Fallout 76 that would probably make me play it more is not being able, like the difference in VATS, and also not being able to like go into my Pip-Boy and quickly pop like you know, like quickly like pop, you know, some shit that I need, you know, whether it's in combat or whatever, and not really being able to do that because you can't slow the combat down. So yeah, but if it was only like a 2-person co-op, if it was like one other person, I feel like you could still have VATS and either slow the other person down or y'all both go into VATS simultaneously or something, you know, I don't know, but I think it would work better than with a whole online component.
That's real.
I'll take back my God of War for co-op and I will put it in there. I think that would be a dope co-op.
That makes sense.
My co-op would be
That's
Hitman.
hard.
I think Hitman co-op would be kind of dope. Think about it, like you got like multiple enemies and y'all got to strategize.
That's
okay, you
fire,
can
actually.
or y'all both work
That would
together
be
to
cool.
kill enemy. I think that'd be dope.
And
That'd be dope.
But I agree with Granddad with the PvP though. 1,000%,
bro.
1,000%.
Ghost of Tsushima duels would be crazy, bro.
Man, that shit would be crazy.
Imagine the shit talk. Imagine the shit
Yes,
talk.
yes, yes.
True. My PvP is gonna be Jedi Fallen Order.
I was thinking that.
You play one of them joints from Phantom Menace. You play that song. I forgot the name of it. You play that shit. Sith versus Jedi.
That's a good one.
Throw shit at each other. Like, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
That's a good one.
Took me a minute, but yeah, we did. Duel of Fates. That's the name of it.
Feel it, man.
That's everybody. Co-op and PvP.
Yep.
I didn't do PvP yet, but I'm thinking hard, yo. I
can't think of anything. It's because like so many of the games that as y'all know, just from like hearing me talk about how much I play Apex and like other shit, like throughout my life, there's just always been like a PvP game that I played super, super heavy, whether it was like Halo 3, Tribes, whatever. And so because I spend so much time playing like PvP shooters and shit like that, it's hard for me to take something else and be like, oh, that would make a good PvP. I'm still thinking about it. I'm gonna come up with something at like 4:00 in the morning.
She gonna wake up out of bed.
Them Tyler hours, man, is real. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, the PvP the one I'm stuck on. Like,
while you think about it, I do want to mention my beef with PvP in every game, and that's not a thing anymore. But it was like maybe around like 2008 to like 2012, they was throwing PvP into it. My issue with it was that development resources could have been made into making the single player experience better, but they use that money and that time, those people, to make this tacked on PvP thing to artificially try to get people to play the game longer and sell microtransactions. So that was my beef with it. And if it's implemented well, I think like Uncharted 3 had like a decent multiplayer mode. But like putting it in Tomb Raider and God of War Ascension, I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Like, I think they put in like a Batman game or something. I'm like, I ain't trying to do that shit, bro. Kevin, you got anything or nah? Nothing's coming?
Hell, I got nothing.
Outlast 2.
I wouldn't play that shit to begin with. Nigga, you ain't gonna be playing versus me and shit.
Couch co-op, you hold each other's hands. Trying to get through it.
Bullshit. Swap batteries.
Shit.
Funny.
But appreciate you asking the question, Debo. Appreciate you coming on camera.
Of course.
I gotta give Debo his props. I always gotta do it. Debo's one of the dopest rappers I've heard. Period, man. The music videos are dope. I sent it to B, Willie, Kevin, Tyler. They've all seen it, man. They know you do dope shit.
Thank you.
Check them out.
Means a lot, yo, for real.
You got any plug you want to say? Anything for the people out there?
Nah, just real simple. I mean, on all socials, I'm Debo Dioso, DeeboDioso. You can find me. You can find my videos everywhere, YouTube, whatever you use, I'm on there.
Dope stuff, brother. Dope stuff.
All right,
Thank you,
numbers up for my man Debo.
Appreciate you.
Holla at y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
Take it easy.
Appreciate you, man.
See you later.
All right. Question segment. Let's go. Doing well out here.
You know what I'm saying? Picking up. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Yeah, man. People starting to get a little more comfortable. Like, okay, you know what? Let me come up on a show.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I love it, man. I love it.
Y'all. Keep it up.
Next week it could be you.
If you decide.
Right. All right. So before we get up out of here, Eric, what you got going on your channel this week?
Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Apex Legends. Friday I'm going to be playing Tekken 7. Old School Saturday is going to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, The Manhattan Project. Is it 3? I don't remember if it's called 3 or not, but The Manhattan Project, that's the Genesis game that came out around the same time as Turtles in Time.
Question. Have you seen that new Turtles game?
I have.
The new Turtles?
That's kind of why I'm playing it. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. It's got online co-op. It's made by Dotemu, the same people who brought us Streets of Rage 4. So we ready.
Wait, when does it come out? When did it come out?
I don't think there was a confirmed date.
But there's a trailer for it. B. Just look up like new Turtles game and you can find it.
Yeah, I want to play that.
Shredder's Revenge, I think, is the name of it.
Dibs on Raphael.
I'm Michelangelo. That's my boy. Shouts out to them Chucks.
Leo Squad, you know what it is.
Yeah.
Donatello, man. Fuck, I'm Donatello, man. Shit. Fuck.
Let's go.
Granddad, what you got going on your channel?
So Thursday, I'm gonna continue playing more Doom Eternal Ancient Gods Part 2, which should be crazy. It's picking up a lot. For Fighting Game Friday, I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna play. I'm bouncing between a couple titles, but something's gonna happen on Friday, and we're gonna be fighting throwing hands. And Saturday, of course, it's back. Number 24, Smash Ultimate CPU Cup is back, so make sure you come through for that. Our last tournament was amazing. We finally unlocked 32 CPUs. We had fatal 4-way first round matches. It was wild. Big pot, big fun. Look, I want another one, so make sure you come through, and you come through with somebody. Get the numbers up so we can get another 32. That's what I want.
Bloodbath, what's going on with the battle channel? HD, yeah. What you say? What you always say?
The HID boys.
HID boys in HD, yeah.
Hold it down. We back at it. We took a week off. I was waiting for new mics. The new mics are sitting right behind me. I set them up, so we got new mics, new mic arms, all that shit popping. I actually just dropped a video, the most recent one earlier today. It came out late because I recorded it on time, but like the file, like after I edited it, the edit got corrupted, so I had to redo all of the edits. That was annoying. So, but it's out now. So we officially back on track. HID boys now in HD. It's a lot of shit going on in battle rap. A lot of people seem to enjoy that Cassidy and Hitman face off that I thought was stupid. But if you like battle rap, you like hip hop, and you like Kev, hit me up. I'm probably gonna stream soon. Probably like later on this week, like Thursday, Friday. I don't know yet.
So what I was asking Kevin is what is your Twitch name?
Oh yeah, I put it in the chat earlier, but it's at Not Bloodbath. I mean, I'm Bloodbath, so my Twitch is Not Bloodbath. That's NOTBLDBTH. It's just Bloodbath with the vowels took out. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing for now. Unless my plans change, but they probably won't. Yeah, that's me.
All right, so only thing I got going on my channel this week is, of course, Thursday Halo playing. We're gonna finally start Halo 5 campaign, so we almost at the end before I start cranking up gears. Yeah. So we're gonna start Halo 5 with the Wrecking Crew as usual, and then Friday, of course, this Friday, if you're not in my Discord, we know last Wednesday we posted Koi Kid posted the sample for this week's Flip Challenge. This Friday evening, I'm going to be going live along with the producers, whoever made their beats, and we're going to play them live on my channel. It's a Maxwell flip. He picked the Maxwell joint, so we all gonna flip that one and post it, and like I said, I'm gonna go live and play all the beats and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what's going on my channel. Other than that, I mean, I don't know when I'm gonna stream again, but I definitely want to start playing that Injustice 2. I want to play that story mode at Injustice 2. So I probably, if I do play that, I'll stream. I think that's a good streaming game right there, where I can like play and still interact with the chat. Because I feel like when I play Doom, man, I'm like locked. I'm like locked in because Doom is so. Granddad, Doom gets so nuts.
Yeah,
man.
you get locked. You gotta get locked.
Yeah,
in
you gotta
that.
get locked in. Yeah, I probably play that one off stream, but yeah. Tyler, Curls,
Hi.
come on, Curls.
You're breaking up.
Come on, Curls. Bring it home, Curls. Come on, bring it home, Curls.
I think my screen froze, y'all. I can hear you.
You should stream some Apex.
She gonna stream Fortnite again.
No. She gonna
love that game.
She's gonna be doing a building tutorial on Fortnite next time.
I think. But look, you game. They catch you when they can catch you, huh, Tyler? I mean, All right, well, that'll do it for this week. As always, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. This is always fun doing these, and appreciate Debo, man, for coming in for the question. Gotta shout out to the folks that comes in with our questions, that comes in live, whether it's webcam or not. Thank y'all for dropping by. And we'll see y'all next week in episode 127. Peace.
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 Peace, y'all.